Hi everyone, I'm Cindery9. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. With the Sand Pearl in hand, we now need to get back to Kaipo to help Rosa. Hopefully this will do the trick, as I said last episode. Now you can't take the underground waterway. What you do is you take the hovercraft, go to the left, and there you go. You're back in Kaipo. Now let's hurry up and give Rosa the Sand Pearl, and hopefully this will do the trick. Rosa. This was something I liked about Final Fantasy IV. You actually have to choose the item. In other games, I think took this and was like, oh, well, if we give players multiple options for things, maybe it can, you know, we can have different outcomes and things like that. This may have been the start of that kind of thinking. I don't know. Probably not. Probably giving Final Fantasy IV too much credit because I love this game. But it is one of the first times I remember it's like, oh, I actually have to use the item. The light of the Sand Pearl shone on Rosa's face. Cecil, you're safe. Oh, thank goodness. What were you thinking, Rosa? They told me you died in the earthquake at Mist, but I knew it couldn't be true. Forgive me. I didn't mean to make you worry, but Rosa, what's this talk of a man named Golbez? The king called upon him to lead the Red Wings in your stead. His Majesty's been acting even more particularly since Golbez came to Baron. He's not himself. I can't be sure, but I have a feeling Golbez is the one manipulating the king to gain the crystals for himself. The water crystal you took from Mysidia, the fire crystal Damascene, Fable's wind crystal, and the earth crystal of Troa. The fire crystal is already taken. This is Edward, Mastian's prince. It's thanks to him we were able to save you. This is Radia of Mist. Do you feel better now? I do. Thank you, Radia. And you, Edward. If Damascene has fallen, he'll be swift to move against Fable. We need to... You need to rest. We'll go to Fable and warn them. But how? There's only one road that leads there. It lights through Mount Hobs, and the way is blocked by an wall of impenetrable ice. Radia, you can cast fire, can't you? No, I can't. And think about it. In her list of spells, she doesn't know how to cast fire, even though she can cast Blizzard and Thunder. But you're a summoner. Surely you've learned the spell. It's the most elementary of all. Rosa, you're in no condition to be going with us. I'll be fine. I won't be a burden. I am a white mage after all. Cecil, Rosa wants to be with you. All right, we'll all go together. It'll be dark soon, and we should leave early in the morning. Make sure you get enough rest. I will. Thank you, Cecil. The White Mage Rosa joined the party. That night, Anna, I'm so lost without you. Be brave, my love. Anna? You're stronger than you know. But you must believe in yourself. I will try.
Anna!
Edward, I can be with you but for this moment. The spirit calls me onward to become a part of it again.
Don't leave me, Anna!
Edward, you must be brave. Golbez cannot be allowed to have the crystals. You gave your love to me once. Now share it with all the world.
Anna, my love. I will try. But what would you have me do?
Alright, best be moving. A very last touching moment between Edward and Anna. Oh, Rosa. Feels so good to have you near again. Are you watching, Anna? I'm trying as best I can. Thank you, Cecil. Now let me help you. I'm so glad she's alright. I think we all are. When I think white mages, I think Rosa. What we're going to do real quick is we're going to change the party formation and have Rosa in the back row. She's a white mage. I mean, she's not going to take hits well. She's a mage. However, white mages are extremely important if you know anything about Final Fantasy. They're your healers. If you grabbed the power bow from the dungeon of the castle, you can give it to Rosa. For some reason, white mages lose the ability to use bows over time, and I don't understand that. I don't know how that came to be. Sure, staffs give more spirit and things, but if we need to attack, we need that ability to use bows, and it just gets lost over time. Now, there are iron arrows and holy arrows. Holy arrows do more. Now, I don't know if it's still the case. You used to have a limited amount of arrows. Like, you actually had to buy arrows. They were ammunition. Every time you shot, you used one arrow. I don't know if that's still the case. We're gonna check it out. Again, if you got the power bow, you more than likely got the feathered cap. We can give that to her. Her Sage's surplus is much better. And we're gonna give her the iron armlet instead of the ruby ring, for a little more defense. There we go, because if she can, if we shoot this iron arrow and it doesn't go away, then I'm putting on holy arrows, because holy arrows are more damaging, plus have the holy element to them, which of course undead are weak to. Being the white mage, she has a surplus of white magic at her disposal. She knows Cure, Hold, Slow. Libra, which we haven't seen yet, reveals target status information. So now for 1 MP, we can learn about enemies. This will be handy. Sight, which is the minimap of the area. Raise, revive a KO target. Protect, which you've not seen. Boost target's defense. This will be very handy. Cura, which of course is the bigger cure. And Silence. Like I said, when I think white mages, I think of, first of all, the very first white mage from Final Fantasy 1, and then second, I think of Rosa.
They are, to me, the quintessential white mages of Final Fantasy. Because after that, white mages, it just becomes either a class again, or they do away with classes altogether later, and people just know cure spells. Kinda sad. But it's great to have Rosa along. She's one of my favorite healers, just period. And like I said, she is a white mage through and through. One of my favorite characters is Rosa. Well, now we need to head to Mount Hobs. Now I actually know where this is, and you actually know where this is too, even if you've not played the game. Because I accidentally went there earlier. Yes, it's this mountain range up here. But how are we going to get through? Well, we're going to have to figure out something. It said, as we found out, it's blocked by ice. But our summoner doesn't know fire. And you may be wondering, well, why doesn't she know fire? It is the most basic of all black mage spells, is fire. It's what black mages learn first. Or just anybody that can cast black magic. They learn fire first. Think about what happened to her village. And the traumatic experience she had with it. She can't cast fire. After everything that... her village being burned down, losing her mother with the flames all around her. She's blocked out fire. So we're going to have to figure something else out. It's, I like that Cecil's like, Rosa, it's so good to have you nearby again. He cares for her deeply. They love each other, if that's not evident. And so it's really good to see that. Making sure there were no treasure chests. I didn't think there were. Preemptive strike, good. Give this stuff a try. Oh, these skeletons taking more damage than I remember. Hit! Now, they're even not going to take a lot of damage from Cecil's attacks. Oh, you know, Thunder. Huh, that's cute. Now, one of Rosa's other commands is the Pray command. That she gained a little bit later in her iterations. No, she may have had it right at the beginning. Anyway, Pray. Pray gives a chance to restore HP and MP to the entire party. Now, it's not a lot, but it's there. It's an amazing ability. Ooh, level up. 1 to everything. Awesome. And learned Pig. Now she can turn enemies into pigs. Awesome, so it's not ammunition anymore. You just have to find arrows. Cool. Holy arrows, then. The undead, and there will be quite a bit of undead here. As you can see, there's the skeletons already. There's more where that came from, I think. If I remember right. Holy arrows will do a lot of damage here. Now, so will fire, but again, we can't pass. Now, I don't know why they just don't go up the slopes.
Radia, will you please try to cast fire? Radia? You can do it. I know you can. I don't want to. You don't want to? I hate fire! Her village was burned to the ground by that ring we delivered. Please, Radia, listen to me. You're the only one among us with the power to melt that ice. We can't make you do it. But unless we make it through here to Fable, a lot of other people will be hurt. I know know it's not easy, Radia, but please, you must be brave. We all must. Please. You're the only one who can do this.
And Cecil, feeling completely responsible, doesn't say anything. Fire! And our little summoner has now learned the fire spell.
You did it. That was incredible. Thank you. Dear.
Poor Cecil.
Forgive us, but there was no other way. Please forgive us, Radia. That was very brave of you.
Our nurturing White Mage, of course, brings out her bravery. Love Rosa. So awesome.
Radia, so young and yet so strong of heart. I'm gonna become a summoner just like my mother.
I'm sure you will. And she does indeed now know the fire spell. Attack with fire. This gives her the full gamut of elemental spells. She has fire, blizzard, and thunder.
This is what I loved about Final Fantasy IV. She didn't know fire. It made perfect sense that she didn't know fire. Of course, she's freaked out about it, mentally scarred by what happened. Yet, you have the White Mage being the White Mage. She's a healer, not just a healer in HP, but to care about others. And brings that out in her. And of course, her own will as well. We've seen just how much willpower Radia has throughout this journey. How much she's grown up in just this time we've been with her. It's very neat. And then she actually knows the spell now. She gained a new spell from overcoming her fear, her traumatic experience with fire. If you don't see the great story elements of that, then I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I hope you appreciate it, because I think it does need to be appreciated. Aim. Now, aim takes longer for Rosa to hit. She can't just straight up attack. It's like she's using a spell. But when she aims, she does more damage. So aim, click, and enemy's weak to Oli. That's it. The enemy's going down. Mount Hobs West Slope map complete. 3 high potions, which we've not seen. There we have. Restore 500 HP. Sort the items. I may not have ever gone over it though. High potions restore 500 HP. They're a nice boost and will fully heal just about anybody in the party so far. Okay, we don't want to go here yet. The other path should have some treasures for us, but will lead to a dead end. Yeah, Vista. Here we go. There's a save point over here and treasure chests. Take advantage of both. And a new enemy, Gargoyle. Now gargoyles fly, which means they don't like being hit with the bow too much. Use it to your advantage. Hopefully you got the bow. It's one of the reasons I really like Rosa, though later on she may not use a bow. I may give her a staff depending on how the stats work out. I like that the White Mage is using a bow. She's using a bow.
And though she'll be healing a lot, she can do a little bit of damage if she needs to. Let's grab a save. Yeah, the bridge is broke. I was about to say, why is there a bridge? Why is there a bridge here, I should say. Life's Anthem and aim. It's the story elements like this that I just really put Final Fantasy IV at the top of my Final Fantasy list. Is things like this. The character growth, the character development, the story. It just is all done really well. And Radia always did that. In whatever version you played, she would not know fire until this point. Then she learns the fire spell, which is just really awesome. It just shows her growth. And especially this version where you can see the thoughts of the characters. It's really neat because now she has the path she wants to go on. She wants to be a summoner just like her mother, and that's just great. Just great story. Speaking of fire, since we haven't had her cast it yet, this'll work well. Now, if we wanted Rosa to cast as well, remember, you can use healing spells to damage undead. There's the weakness kicking in. Goodbye, skeletons. Now, well, I've been going on about the story. Let me talk a little bit about combat. The skeletons are weak to fire. Now, we've seen spirits as well. They were the creepy face-looking things. Oh, here's a new enemy as well. Bombs, which you don't want to hit with fire. Oh, also when you aim, you have 100% accuracy. Rosa won't miss when she aims. She is that much of a sharpshooter. Our bombs are weak to ice. So that's that. Hit. Get your review. Back to spirits. Sorry, back to the spirit enemies. These bombs can self-destruct. Get rid of bombs as quickly as you possibly can. That's their most dangerous move. And bombs begin to do that all the time in Final Fantasy games. They will self-destruct to do a lot of damage. And everybody's healed. Thank you, Rosa. The spirit enemies, although they act as undead, they are not weak to fire. I believe they even absorb fire. They get HP back from fire. If not these, then future iterations will. So be careful. You just can't mass cast fire when you have the skeletons and spirits together. The spirits are weak to ice, however, so you can still use your ice rod to take them out. See, observe. They even cast fire. That's your hint. Now you see they don't have a lot of HP. They're pretty easy to kill. Just don't think you can mass cast fire and get rid of them. Alright. Moving on. The summit here. Holy arrows. So now you have holy arrows again. And the way it would work, you would get stacks of, I believe they were 10 when they were ammunition. Just for your own knowledge. But now you don't actually shoot them. You just have to have them, and then there you go. Which is neat. Although in some ways I still kind of like the old version. This looks bad.
What's this? Clad like that? That's a monk of Fabul. Hut! Hua!
This is Yang. He is a monk of Fabul. Oh, it's called a Fable. Huh. Okay, well, it's Fabul. Focus. Rounds of focus 0. Brace kick, which is always one of my favorite moves. It will split Yang's damage. And bow. Yang is awesome. Big fan of Yang. It will split his damage against all enemies, but he hits all enemies. They really buffed up his attack in this version too.
That's no ordinary foe. We have to help him.
Yeah, right. Mom Bomb. It's a really big bomb. Treat it like a bomb, however. It will be weak to ice. I'm even gonna cast Darkness. And Life's Anthem. Punch, punch! I'm gonna use that to fully restore it, to further restore HP, I should say. Oh, you're weak to darkness. Well, that's not good for you, buddy. And of course, is weak to ice. It's a bomb. Take care of Mom Bomb as quickly as you possibly can. Go all out. Use ice spells. Use darkness. Cause this'll happen. She's storing up energy. We must tighten our defenses. 3. Now watch out for the countdown. Ice Rod. 2. Oh, they gave you more HP. 1. Okay, fine. She's about to explode. Yep. And that's what happens. We'll explode and you do no raise. Good. And do a ton of damage. Now you actually can get rid of the before it does that. It's very hard. They made the countdown go faster, which is not good. We do have a few Phoenix Downs. Stand up. Which is why you guard. Duh. You need to get rid of a few. Just so they stop taking damage. This is why the save point is there. This is not an easy fight. Let's get rid of the gray bombs. The gray bombs are stronger bombs. There we go. Alright. Oh, don't self-destruct. Phoenix down. And the reason I want to raise everybody is so everybody gets EXP. Raise and goodbye. There you go. Well, I don't know a lot of those commands for Yang. As you see, you get a ton of EXP, so please try to keep everybody alive as best you can. I went for the kill, but if you're not going to do that, try to kill the Mom Bomb. If you're not going to do that, have Rosa cast Protect. That'll help you out as well. Shrink the stamina. MP. Speed Intellect. There we go. You have my greatest, deepest gratitude. I am Yang, Grand Master of the Monks of Fabul. Yang, Monk Grand Master. We came here for training and found death instead. A great host of monsters waylaid us. I am the only one who survived. My monks were fine, strong men, but even they could do little. We are on our way to Fabul.
A man named Gobez has taken control of Baron and is using its force to seize the world's crystals.
And you think he intends to come for our wind crystal as well?
Yes, and soon. He has already taken the fire crystal from Demacian. Fabul will be next.
And our monks slain. The castle is all but undefended. The few who remain in Fable lack proper training. We would have no hope of fending off a strike from Baron were it to come now.
The monsters that beset you were most likely sent by Gobez as well.
To eliminate us and leave Fabul defenseless.
If that is true, he may be moving against your kingdom as we speak. We must hurry. We'll aid you in whatever way we can.
I am grateful for the offer, but there is no reason for you to be dragged any further into this.
Our stake in this conflict is no less than yours. I am the Prince of Demacian.
Rosa and I of Baron.
And this child here lost all she knew because I allowed this enemy to deceive me.
I see. Then I will most humbly accept whatever help you are willing to provide.
Come then. Time is our enemy.
Fabul lies east beyond the mountains. We will go at once. And Yang joins the party. They gave Yang a ton of HP.
We must end Baron's madness before more are made to suffer. At this rate, Baron will make an enemy of the entire world.
Rest in peace, my fallen brothers. I will see to your family's safety.
Even Fabul's monks could not stop an attack from the skies. Why is there so much fighting all of a sudden?
All questions and things that we will find out next time. Before you go, you do not get fully healed, by the way, so please make sure you get everybody up to speed. Yang is a powerhouse. Look, he doesn't even have anything equipped but his fist. And he's gonna punch like a truck. He's a monk. Oh, we can give him a leather cap. Kempo gi, which is of course better than leather clothing, and an iron armlet. I'm okay with that. Well, with that, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We had a lot of fun. Until the next time, where we'll see more of Yang's attack power, and they gave him a ton of HP. He used to have HP comparable to Cecil's, but not anymore. Like I said, next time we'll climb down the mountain and head to Fable, where we can hopefully fend off the attack, because that's the next crystal they're going to go after. Till then, I'm Cinderace9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.